right. Sorry for the wait. Oh boy. All right, I think I have everything set and ready to go. Let's see. Yes. All right, so this is the Tavern League. It is 10 a.m. my time, Central Daylight Time, getting ready to go. Everybody is at the table, save for one, but that's all right. He let me know ahead of time he was not going to be able to make it, possibly. So this is Session 6 for Tyranny of Dragons, the 5th edition campaign set in Dungeons and Dragons, part of the Tyranny of Dragons campaign, Hoard of the Dragon Queen. We have made it all the way to part 6, and that is where we will be beginning this session. Let's go see what the guys are up to. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Hello.
How are you all today?
Tired.
Tired.
Yeah.
But that's like nothing new.
Yeah. Early morning for you guys.
Yeah, I didn't go to bed until like midnight and I just had a hard time sleeping.
Out on the West Coast, yeah. I don't know, I like woke up at a really decent time. I woke up at like 9 and just kind of laid in my bed for a little bit, and I was chilling, and I was kind of awake for once, which is weird. Usually I'm like groggy as all hell. I had a good morning.
Good.
I see Sauerkraut might join a little bit later.
Yeah, he could be getting done with work as late as after the session. So he's on call for 12 hours a day for the next like week and a half.
Ooh, that's no fun.
No.
I'm so glad I don't have a job that.
Well, honestly, his rarely does.
Yeah.
He's got pretty good hours, over here, like considering other places he's been stationed, but
It's not a job, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's just the thing.
It's
I don't want
true.
that lifestyle. When I'm at work, I'm all about work, don't get me wrong, and doing all that stuff. But when I'm not at work, like, I'm very much what I'm doing at home.
Yeah, he's got a good attitude about it. Like, I wouldn't like it, but for him, like, it is what it is. This is what he chose to do, so. But yeah,
Alright.
if he sends me word that he's on the way, I'll let you know.
Yeah, definitely. Get him in. This could or could not be a bad session to miss. Kind of depends what all happens. All right, so part 6, session 6 of the Hoard of the Dragon Queen. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting me those campaign journals. I believe I am all caught up in the Tyranny of Dragons. Some great submissions for that. Speaking of journals, let's get that out of the way first. Roll story. Oh, how convenient. Freddy's not here, so he doesn't even have to do historian.
Well, didn't he do it last week too?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he did it last week, so he
Oh,
won't have to.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, VMOC. So, old Jarhead, you are this session's historian. Take some good notes or watch the VODs. Get a nice little campaign journal entry
Of
ready
course.
for next.
Been a while.
Yeah.
Will do.
Yes. Roll. We're all set on that front. Great. So, for the Dragon Queen, last time we had a great breakthrough in the adventure for the heroes. Had joined in on a little clan meeting the session previous, where the lizard folk of the Scaly Death tribe kind of told them a bit of what was going on, and they have some background knowledge about Castle Neritar. There appear to be 3, maybe even 4 factions kind of struggling for power. Though it is not an over-the-top struggle, it's pretty obvious that the cult is in charge of the castle, but the cult is using 2 groups, the lizard folk and the bullywugs, giving quite unfair treatment to the lizard folk underneath the bullywugs, bullying them and making life terrible. Lizard folk have agreed to work with the cult largely under conditions that relate to the black dragon that lives in the swamp, Boragamantha. This dragon is kind of revered, almost like the lizard folk's deity. Lizard folk, in their current predicament, kind of split in two divisions of their own faction. Many are still waiting for the day that Voragamanthar comes out of its hiding and helps them. Can't believe that this black dragon would allow the bullywugs to do such terrible things to lizard folk. The others wish to take fate into their own hands, taking up arms against the bullywugs. With many of the arms and armaments they have hidden away, the steel weapons. So the party has capitalized on this and kind of convinced the lizard folk that now is the time. So they have delved down into the caverns beneath the castle after traveling through the Great Hall, where apparently it was lunchtime. Many cultists were sat eating. Whole bunch of them didn't really take any mind. One cultist took notice of the party, not quite recognizing him. Silver Tongue of Freddy aided in this, while the others kept quiet, moving through the Great Hall to the far chamber, where it was told that the tower had a staircase leading down. That was the information that they had to get to. A few moments with trepidation on every word, Freddy convinced this officer of sorts. He was a newcomer with his party, under strict orders directly from Resmi. Though that didn't quite sit sensibly the cultist and how things might work here at the castle, he was convinced. Rolling a natural 1. So Freddy and his company moved past the Great Hall into the doorways, opening up a side door, revealing a bunch of giant centipedes. But that wasn't a problem. Just closed the door and heard them bang and boom against the wall. Didn't do much more. And they traveled downwards. Down that staircase was a landing of sorts with a shallow pool leading off northeast. They followed to the southeast through tunnels, met 2 bullywugs crawling out into the darkness with promises of a trade. Once again, Freddy's usefulness kind of shown to the parties in outside ways of combat, convincing one to guide them through the tunnels straight to Farblex to give him some shinies. The party had learned that this was a pretty common thing to give tribute to Farblex and his bullywug company. Ease them, keep them happy. They moved through the tunnels, finding an underground lake teeming with giant frogs, obviously the spawn of the frogs. Eventually made it to a chamber laden heavy with mist. To the east, they saw a crane on top of an overlook, raising up a couple 40 feet perhaps. Oh no, 15-foot drop. And to the southeast, a tunnel leading upwards. And as Uthar and Vimok went over to study the crane, this 15-foot raise in elevation, kind of trying to figure out what was going on there, Freddy went with the bullywug up the steps, leaving the rest of the party behind, for the bullywug did not wish for them to come. Orders that they had to stay down. But no problem, because at the top of the steps, the minute Freddy saw Farblex, did not exchange many words, basically just said, "We're here to kill you." And that is when battle broke out. Party used many of their resources at disposal, casting spike growth, laying many of the bullywugs down, for they're not very smart. Farblex attempted to retreat back into an inner chamber, but with all of his guard slain, easy enough to follow him. Not even his own cast of spike growth could deter the party. That brings us to the present moment, where Farblex is completely cornered. Freddy on one front, and all of Hawkeye's spirit wolves, summoned beasts around him. And so, as you all are entering this chamber, seeing Freddy with sword out, pointed at Farblex, and many of these wolves baring their teeth, Farblex lays down his weapon and crouches down, hands up. "No kill, no kill."
Shouldn't we kill you?
Me give you whatever you want. You want shinies? We have lots of shinies.
We can also have shinies if you are dead.
You see,
He has surrendered. There is no honor in killing someone who has surrendered.
But if we do not remove him as problem, I do not think the lizard folk will be very happy.
We just tell him to leave, yes?
yes, me surrender.
I do not think that the lizard folk are going to take he has surrendered. The bullywug will probably just try to kill them all.
Bullywug don't tend to hold the same honor you do, Vimok.
Perhaps he has information to trade for his life?
Lizards. Vimok thinks the lizard people.
All I heard was you shout lizards.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Vimok thinks you should ask the lizard people.
That would have been useful, yes, but they are very far from us, and there are many bullywug between us and them.
They're all dead.
Remember the big lake full of them?
The path we came in, unfortunately,
Yes, the
holds
big
many.
lake full of bullywug. We will have to fight all of them to escort a prisoner, and also cult. Remember, we went through Hall, and I would like to go back and deal with those monster men, but I was not expecting us to do that with prisoner.
Yeah, you're much more than Vimok. That's why that's why you're my friend.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. You were breaking up.
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit there.
I said that.
I keep hearing him say "I said," but then the actual.
I know.
Oh no.
I'm on my tippy toes here.
Hate to be ruining this moment.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna come down in between my wolves and like, so I'm gonna be like,
Oh, we're still in initiative order.
Yeah.
oh, okay, never mind.
So plus he's in the middle of talking. We just can't hear him.
It's cool. Go on. My internet's acting weird.
Yep. Well, now you sound like you're back.
Hey,
Wanna
try it again. One more
Yeah.
time.
We can hear you now.
I was just gonna say. I was just trying to say. You know, that's why you're my friend. You're smarter than me.
Oh.
Oh.
Aw.
Well, without actual Freddy here, we should probably act somewhat restrained, or he'll come back to us all being corpses.
WWFD. What would Freddy do?
Well, I'm not going that far. Just trying not to get us all killed. I do not like the idea of executing random, well, frogmen, but this was our agreement.
We gave our word to the lizard folk. That was who we
Lie,
made
cheat,
an
steal.
agreement with. We gave our word to the lizard folk that we would eliminate the leader of the bullywug.
Yes. And
So
we
what
did,
is more important,
no
going back
giveaway
on our
thing.
word or leaving him unharmed?
Just understand.
All right, Farblex still has his hands up and he's crouched down, making himself as small as possible, kind of looking quite frightened between Freddy and all the wolves, waiting on your movements, hoping that you guys don't slay him. Ireva, it is your turn.
All right. Ireva has, an arrow trained at Farblex, and will look at her companions, look at Freddy, and then, glance back at Hawkeye, Vmok, and Uthar, and say, "Well, comrades, do we follow our word to the lizard folk? Or do we honor that this man is surrendering? What say you?" This frog is surrendering. No, man.
Frogman.
All right, and she nods at Vmok at his words and says, "I do apologize, Farblex, but we gave our word." And she will, I don't know what I have on him right now. Hold on, let me see. Nothing. Okay, just targeted. I will activate Planar Warrior and loose arrow number 1 at him.
Ooh, critical hit.
No, because it was at disadvantage.
Why?
Because
Oh.
I'm in melee.
Yep, that's right. Yep, you have that frog in front of you.
Bullywug Steve.
Yep. I know. But I also
13
knew
points of damage, and you hear Farblex cry out, "Oh no, surrender! Be surrender!" Goes to reach down to pick up his weapon. All right, Ireva.
seeing him
Arrow
say,
two.
yeah, seeing him pick up his weapon, she immediately looses.
No, he doesn't
I'm-
pick it up. He goes to pick it up. It's not his turn. He can't pick
Okay.
it up right now.
But he wants to.
Yeah,
so
he
it's
wants
Seeing him
to.
reach for
He
his weapon, she
intends to.
immediately looses. Oh, did I?
You can just feel that he's going for that weapon. So now it's not an execution; it's just a fight.
That is a hit with a 17.
And almost max
Nice.
damage.
22 points of damage.
Wow.
Oof.
Jesus. Right, Ireva, anything else? You still have movement?
Sure. Ireva will take the risk of the hit, unafraid of the lone, pathetic bullywug in front of her, and she'll run to the side here.
Oh, my feelings. The bullywug will swipe at you. He scores a hit. and you take 3 points of damage.
Tis but a flesh wound.
I love that.
Please, no! I cut off your bloody arm!
It's a scratch. All right, and that will end my turn.
All right, Uthar, you have received initiative. What are you doing?
First I'm gonna move to here to see. I can barely see it. Yeah, I still can't really see. So that's fine. I can see Bullywug 7. So why don't we just? I'm not wasting anything good on this. Let's just have him see if he can avoid a sacred flame.
He
does, so he's good.
succeeds.
Yep, that's it. Can't squeeze in there.
All right, Bullywug 7 looks to see Farblex picking up his spear again, and he is going to attack Wolf 2 with its spear and a bite attack. Spear doesn't kill it. Right, the bite is dodged. Freddie Bloomington is going to say, so be it. And he is going to strike out his rapier. I think I want to hex him.
Ooh.
Say
Hexblade.
something mean and dirty to him, or
Oh no, he doesn't. He only has one. He's just gonna attack him with Hexblade Rapier, and that is a hit.
Almost certainly going to kill him,
Farblex
right?
takes 10 points of damage as he is down. Now Freddy looks to all the wolves and he's just like, huh? Oh, alright. Damna moves up. He attacks with her short sword. Both hands on a hit. He deals 9 points of damage, killing the Bullywug.
something.
The last of them? Yeah, it looks
That
like
is
they're
the
all-
last
oh,
of
he's
them.
dead.
Congratulations, heroes. You have defeated Farblex, killing the creature that you have sworn to come down here and dethrone. Now you have the rest of the caverns standing ahead of you. As well as in this room, it's worth noting that there is a chest.
We still in, I guess I can find out. Okay, yeah.
There's some proof we should take back.
I say Riva
They do not
Before
really
he
want
said
to
that,
bring
he's
back
gonna-
Froghead.
look at his body, kind of, you know,
Oh
see
yeah, I
if
wanted
there
to look at the body.
loot his body, see if there's anything like an amulet, a crown, or anything like that that we can bring back to the lizard folk.
The weird
Bring back the head.
alligator head that he, that he's
Yeah, but
wearing.
how are we gonna sneak that head past all the cult? Like, if possible.
No, I think he
Something
means
Give it to
that
Viva.
alligator head crown.
Right.
Oh.
Not his frog head.
I will take his head if you wish me to.
I would prefer not to travel with the head.
Yes, I don't believe that necessary. Seems
Does
that
he have a
is-
ring? Some special signet ring or necklace?
That's what she's gonna dig for.
Belt buckle? Perhaps a
Let me just get
brooch
this
of
stuff
some
on.
sort.
Yeah, no problem.
Just so that you guys can. Okay, so chamber contains a mud-covered chair and reading table, box of candles, and a wooden chest. See, Hawkeye moves over to the wooden chest.
Mock's gonna go back down to the entrance to this big chamber to make sure no one's sneaking up on him.
Right, please make me a perception check, VMOC.
Didn't watch very well.
Given that you are my source of light, Uthar's been kind of having to go wherever you go, so I'm with you.
Okay.
The light starts walking away, and Uthar's like, "Ooh."
Hey, damn it!
While he's there, he's looking over all these other dead bullywugs too, I guess.
Yeah, we'll probably see if they have anything on their quote-unquote persons.
They stink, Uthar.
Yes, frog is not a great smell.
Say,
It tastes good though.
will Farblex's
I
crown
don't
fit in our
disagree.
bags?
Though I wonder, I have not had man frog. There may be some ethical implications. On
Well, I meant frog. Wasn't talking of these things.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I don't know that we should eat these ones.
Right.
I mean, their legs do look like frog legs.
They
but,
do like frog legs, big frog
Yeah,
legs. Yes.
but the arms, those are very human arms, and that may be a little difficult to mentally
Crossing a
deal
line,
with.
maybe.
Yeah, perhaps, yes. Yeah, maybe if we were on ocean and starving to death, but we are not there yet.
You keep talking about ocean.
Ureva
Yes,
overhears their conversation. Just looks at them with almost disgust. Just take their legs. You two will eat anything.
She
We're
has
not
heard
even
of
anywhere. Yeah, you just hear a voice echo down a hallway.
those big
Implying
ears.
We should eat
It's
something.
those ears. It's those ears, I tell you. They're
So, VMOC,
Unnatural.
as you are kind of looking around to see if anything is following you or anything creeping up, anything beyond, you sense no such thing. So it is difficult to see beyond your
Right.
torchlight, as well as the tunnel leads downward, and the top meets the bottom, in your sight, so you can't see beyond the stairway.
because I'm blind in the dark. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, Hawkeye tries to open the chest.
And it's a mimic.
I would be very sad if it was. I would be screwed.
That's what you
You
get.
got all your
I'm just
wolves
kidding.
up still?
You find
Yeah.
that it is not locked.
Well, I open it.
Right.
But you still might be trapped.
Right?
If anything, unlocked things are way more suspicious.
Jamna's looking over her shoulder, but standing
Just
totally
watching,
behind her, right?
waiting.
All right, Hawkeye,
Watch
as
this
you
explode.
as you place your hands on the chest and you lift up the lid, Freddy cries out, "Hawkeye, wait!" 5 clay pots drop from cleverly disguised niches in the ceiling. As they smash upon the ground, I need everybody that is in the room to make me a Constitution saving throw as fine dust spreads around the chamber upon the pot's collision.
Damn it, Hawkeye.
VMOC goes, "Row, Raggy."
And
All you hear
Uthar
is
and
one
VMOC,
great
you would
big
have heard
break.
the crashing of clay upon the ground. It echoes hollowly through the chamber.
VMOC looks at Uthar and goes, "I think Hawkeye did something."
Yes, I believe they open chest. It is always a mistake.
He is always a
They are
mistake.
always traps. Everyone traps chests. Otherwise, you don't put things in chest. You put them in bag. Everyone knows this. We have had many new crew members
Okay.
open chests, loose fingers mostly.
Both Ireva and Hawkeye fail. Jamna and Freddy succeed.
I think we would begin to meander our way back that direction. If there was any other noise Besides
Yeah, I,
that.
mean, I was gonna say, I guess that depends on what happens. Like, we heard some stuff break, but did we hear them screaming
Alright.
in horror or anything?
I just need to.
Well, actually,
I
quick
need to,
question: did I loot his body before she opened the chest?
Yes.
Okay.
So actually, let
That's
me get
good.
that. Let me get that first. Arblex.
I just didn't want to move my icon over any of the wolves.
So he is he's wearing studded leather armor as well as having a shield, along with a spear. He has many other bags and sacks and pouches around his person, having many different spell components as well as components for some rituals.
Areva, take him.
Many of
Okay. How many? So obviously, like, I would tell the others about the shield, but if anything, I'd grab it and like throw it to the side along with the spear. Am I able to carry the rest of his like bag and pouches with components to go through it at a later time?
those, sure.
So basically, the shield and spear I'll kind of throw to the side, and the rest of the stuff, if I can, I'll just put in my bag, and I can sort through it at a later time, see if anybody wants any of it.
Okay. Put that in your Arblex components. All right. That is when the dust comes after the clay pots. So, I need to deafen some people just so that only some get to hear this. All right.
Ooh.
Otto and Hawkeye.
Otto and Hawkeye.
We're two different people.
Sorry, I was looking at this. Okay, Hawkeye and Ireva. As you inhale this dust, you know, you cough a little bit, and then looking around and your eyes are watering a little bit, you see distorted, nightmarish shapes transforming all the creatures into frog-like monstrosities.
Oh no.
Ireva, as you look over at Jamna, her form immediately starts contorting into this frog-like behemoth. Hawkeye, you look over to your wolves along with Freddy, and they too are misshapen into nightmarish frogs. So, while affected, you cannot take reactions and must roll a die at the start of each of your turns. If the die result is odd, you must use its action and all of its available movement to move to Area 6, enter the pool, and remain underwater. That is the frog pool. If the die result is even, the hallucinating creature attacks the nearest creature to it, treating it as hostile.
What?
We get out of, but we have to attack them because they're frogs. How do we get out of it?
Wait, so this powder not only transforms them, but forces us to attack?
Yep.
Uh-oh. I did an oops. How do we get out of it, though?
I don't know, you tell me.
Help!
You do...
So does it not only alter our vision, but alters our like level of aggression?
Basically, well, I mean, I can't tell you too much of what's going on, but basically, you think that all these creatures around you have turned into nightmarish frog. So that's what's going on. In order to represent that, as an abstraction, you're forced to do one of two things: either run away or attack.
Okay, because I was gonna say.
Can I run away?
No, you roll a die.
Oh.
Yep. All right.
All right, because I was gonna say when you said that, what Ureva would do is cast Spike Growth again and run, but I don't know if that's like her option.
All right. So we move on to Hawkeye. Please roll me a d6.
Weird time to get undeafened. I would just put spike growth and run. What's happening?
Right?
All right, Hawkeye, you must use all of your movement and action. So you're gonna have to dash
Yeah.
to get close to the pool, which is down the steps.
This way, that way. I just don't know what direction the pool is. Oh, that way. So I have.
The frog pool that you saw last session.
I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
I think
you weren't
that was
here.
while she was
Okay.
not there yet, yeah. There's a big lake of frogs.
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Was that a sneeze?
Yeah.
That's one of the
So
cutest sneezes I've ever heard in my life.
All right, so you have 60
I
feet.
have 60.
Yep.
There we go. Oh. Okay. So
All
out
right.
of character, are we allowed to tell him what's going on?
Oh, that's why he muted them.
You can't. Yeah, you can't meta this.
Okay.
All right, Uthar and Vmok, you see Hawkeye running out of the chamber.
To be fair, we don't. She's outside the light.
Oh yeah. So you hear
We
scrambling.
hear her.
After you hear the all the broken pottery, you hear running coming out of the chamber. Right.
Just staring into the darkness.
All the wolves are just kind of staying around. Okay, Vmok, you have received initiative.
All right.
I don't know for certain, but I think that hallucination would cause her to lose concentration on the wolves. I'm not sure if that works like some of the other.
I don't know, 'cause it doesn't
disability
deal
types.
damage. But yeah, I would say probably. So Hawkeye, please roll me a Constitution saving throw for your concentration check. Oh, conjure animals is dropped.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, it's probably better actually that they're not there if you're tripping balls.
Yeah, but if never
Those
mind,
wolves might do something bad
Yeah.
to someone.
something bad might happen.
Yeah.
So Vmok's gonna ask Uthar, do we leave these frogmen here or do we drag them out of the way?
Are you talking about? You're pointing at like the ones we're standing around?
Yes, yes.
I do not think that we need to give them proper burials or anything. They
No,
will come and probably chuck them in the lake at some point. I imagine
no.
this is what frog people do.
Shall we go see what that noise was then?
It kind of sounds like noise is coming to us.
Huh? Oh,
Do you not hear?
so Vmok will
Listen
walk
with
back
your
this way a little bit. Didn't want to leave Uthar in the dark. Oh. Hello, Hawkeye.
Hawkeye is at a dead sprint.
Does she look distressed? I guess would be the question, like the wording.
Since she's just outside of the light, she's in the dim light. Vmok, go ahead and make me a perception check, -2.
-2 perception.
All right.
Hey, at least you rolled
You
good.
see, her expression is kind of weird, but it's real different. Also, even at this distance and in this dim light, you can see her pupils are all dilated.
So she looks weird.
She's like staring past you guys straight at the opening on the far end.
So he's like, like shouting at someone running for a train,
It's just, what are you doing?
Where are you going?
Lake.
What'd she say?
Oh, I said lake.
Probably would be shouting, "Get to the lake!"
That's B-Mock's turn.
Right. That takes us to Erava. Please roll me a d6.
Oh my god.
All right, you two must use all of your available movement using a dash action to get as close to the lake as you can.
So much movement.
Yep, and you have an added 10 from Longstrider.
Are you serious?
So
I
you
have to use Longstrider too?
You have 90 feet of
Wait.
movement using your dash action.
Hold on. Longstrider is an action, so if I use a dash action, I can't also use Longstrider.
No.
No, you have it on you already.
Jamna casted Longstrider
Oh
on you
my
last second.
god, I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Dang it, I tried.
Erava's just... She's like a dog that has the zoomies.
10,
It's like a monk on speed.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 65. Wait, no, we'll go 60. So here, so I don't run through people? No, hold on, here. Ignore the 80, I went one too far the first time. So the end spot would be 70, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, I need to go another 10 feet. Oh, Lord help me.
Bullywug 8 is also difficult terrain. So break
So
up...
I would be at the square.
Hold up. Break up your movement.
Okay.
So go from square to square over here, just so I can see exactly how you move around Bullywug 8.
Yep, I can do
Otherwise,
that.
if you move over him, that's an extra 5 feet.
Oh. Oh no. Okay. 10, 15. So I would go. So I'm gonna go like. Oh, you want me to do each square? Sorry, I'm like not following simple
Yep,
directions.
there you go. That way we'll see the real use. Right? Okay, so on top of one of the Bullywug corpses would be 90.
So wouldn't I be at? I would go 80 though, right? Because 70 would be double my movement, then 10 from Longstrider.
No, you doubled the 10 as well.
Yeah. You can get
Holy
right there.
Lord. Holy Lord.
All right, Vima.
Why do I move so much?
You see Erava just
Totally, that would be amazing.
running out of the
He's going
chamber.
past B-Mock. B-Mock's got his hand up with his finger out, and he's like, "Erava, where are you going so fast?" And he's like,
All
To the
right,
side, just, what is
Vima, if
happening?
you wish, you can make. Let's see. Make me a dexterity check along with a strength check, and Erava, make me a dexterity saving throw.
a dex check and a strength check.
Yeah, to see if you
Are
can.
you trying to grab her?
Yeah, to see if you can like hold your hand out to stop her, possibly.
Oh, I've never wanted a low roll more.
Unfortunately,
dex
that's me.
check.
Ooh,
dex.
okay, make me a
Ooh.
strength check, Vima.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Okay. Erava, as you attempt to sprint past Vimok, he holds out a hand stops you in your place.
It's a gentle grab.
So is he a hallucination as well?
Yes.
All right. So as he grabs her, Ireva tries to fight and yells, "Get back, you demon! You shall not take me!"
Right.
Mimok like looks at her like, I am no demon, chieftain. I am Vimok, your tribe mate.
Tribe bait.
All right.
I mean, does she have like a
Uthar.
wild look in her eyes?
Yeah, she definitely has a wild look in her eyes. Uthar, you have received initiative.
Like a kitty on catnip.
Except not as cute, I'm sure.
Oh, Vimok thinks she's hideously ugly.
Heaven.
Oh, you're so sweet.
But in a, in a different kind of way.
I'll move.
You're hideous, but I like
next
you.
to the struggle here. But I don't. No, I do not have lesser restoration. That must be.
Got her in a one-handed grapple, because he's got a torch in the other hand.
Yeah, I'll kind of move up to here and hearing the craziness she's talking, look to Vimok and say, I think that perhaps pot was not full of gold. She's got the madness, ocean madness. This happens.
Shut up!
But we are not on the ocean, Uthar.
We are always on the ocean, because water is under plane. Yeah, I have some pamphlets for you to read, but perhaps restrain her, and then
I'm trying. She is strong.
I'll look over towards Hawkeye and kind of try to put myself in her current running path, and kind of hands
Red
up.
Rover.
Yeah, basically just get ready to. If she's freaking out and trying to run, then I'm getting
clothesline
ready
her.
to try to stop Hawkeye. I am not nearly as strong as Vimok, so I don't think it's gonna go well, but I'm gonna try.
Vimok's looking around, waiting for Freddy and the gnome to come running next.
Yes, it's problematic that they're not joining us, huh? Because I have a feeling that Hawkeye's gonna run right through me. I'm Dex, but I'm negative strength, so actually holding her is gonna be a problem. Oh, we do still have Bless active. It hasn't been long enough for that to run out, apparently.
Freddy, let's see.
Oh, it's only on saves, not checks, though.
Freddy's in there looting the freaking chest. You know he is.
I think Freddy would try to
And that.
figure this out.
No, Jamna's in there looting the chest.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah, she doesn't give an X.
Freddy wants to try to see if he knows what this powder does. So let's have him roll a medicine check. And he rolls a 7, so he does not know.
It's because he's snorting it.
Yep.
Well, it's only one way to find out. Let me just rub this on my teeth and really get the feel. Boy, this is good shit, guys.
25, 30. He is going to make a grab for Hawkeye. Hawkeye, please roll me a dexterity save.
Oh no.
Freddy rolls a 19. All right.
Yay!
Hawkeye, you are grabbed by this monstrous
That's good.
frog-like looking nightmare creature.
Let go of me, you frog!
He says, Hawkeye, what's going on?
Let go of me, you
said.
frog!
What she
Jamna.
hears is, ribbit.
No, say, do we understand actual speech, or is the speech discombobulated
It
as
would
well?
be garbled, discombobulated ribbits.
I figured, but I had to ask.
It was worth a try.
All right, Hawkeye, please roll me a d6.
Yay! But I'm grabbed.
Yep, you are restrained, so please make me, let's see.
Can I roll something to get rid of this hallucination?
Nope. I have to try to discover what's going on through making a knowledge check.
Oh, can I do that?
Nope, because
Well, we're
you're,
under the
you're,
Hoard
you're
station.
affected.
Probably not.
It kind of sucks for you because your turns are pretty much determined by a random roll. So you need to try and escape the grab and run closer to the pool right now.
Boy, I wish I had.
So
different
escaping
spells
restrained,
ready.
is that a...
In the generic actions on the actions tab,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
a
that's
break
right.
grapple.
Okay, Hawkeye, if you go to your actions tab and scroll all the way down to the bottom, try to break grapple.
You probably drag and drop it on Fred because it
Oh, I
looks
know
like
what's
it.
going on.
We didn't use the grapple
Yep,
to.
I know what's going on. Okay.
Oh yeah, grapple effect is probably not on there, so it probably doesn't know how to handle that.
Failed to grapple. I'll get it working. Failed to grapple. You have advantage.
I'm dead set on trying to get to that lake.
Failed to grapple. Damn, Hawkeye, you're a slippery. I just
one
want
in a million
Yeah,
chance.
that's the
apparently,
leather I
to-
little
I just want to.
snake.
I just want to get this freaking effect on you.
So if you just go to the effects, if you
Yeah, there you can just assign her grappled in the
Thought it
effects
would be-
presets.
That would be easy.
Yeah, it seemed if he would just roll good, Fred.
Okay, there we go. Now try to break the grapple, Hawkeye. If it worked.
Sword. It needs applied by fucking.
So take charge of Freddy.
I had it.
Oh, it says that it's already applied.
Yes, you have to delete it, and then you would have to have. So, can you can apply that, right, Jarhead? Like if you did that to Ureva, then it should say grappled by VMOC.
It does.
There we go.
I-
Okay,
I
now
just
you're
did it.
grappled, applied by Freddy. All right. Hawkeye attempts to break grapple. Failed to break grapple, so you are stopped in your tracks, Hawkeye. And that takes us to VMOC.
Wait for me,
Alright.
frog!
So I do have grappled on Ureva. I thought
It didn't apply. We'll have to
but
backtrack
it
that.
did.
Yeah, it did. It ran out, maybe? Weird.
Maybe.
Heck magic.
Actually, I just.
All right. Yep, you are grappling Ureva.
Okay.
Applied by VMOC.
All right. So I'm just gonna like shake her vigorously. Wake up!
Shake her. Shake her.
Ureva, you are being shaken aggressively by this monstrous frog creature.
Ureva half screams, half hisses as she's shaken. You shall pay for this with the tip of my arrows, you fiends!
Whatever. Wake up!
Whatever.
I would slap her, but I'm holding a torch and I don't want to burn her.
I just imagine VMOC like with one hand just grabbing this little elf and then a torch.
Yeah, he's got her like
Yeah.
by her lapels, basically, you know, like by her
She is-
armor, and he's just like shaking her, like
Yeah.
he's got her lifted up off the ground, and he's just like, you know, like shaking a doll, you know, like wake up, Ureva, wake up!
Like absolutely terrifying to everybody that isn't a Goliath.
And she is
That's
like
that'll be the
kicking
start.
and wriggling like crazy.
All right.
That'll be his turn. I don't know. I'm not trying to do damage to her. Just you know, wake up, Ureva.
All
Put her in
right,
a sleep hold
Ureva,
and
roll
wake
me a d6. All right, you must try to break the grapple and move closer to the lake.
All right, let me. Double click. Never used those before.
You fail to break the grapple and you cannot move any further. Vimok, you feel Ireva squirm, taking her
He looks
arm and
sad.
beating on your forearm, but it does
He
not
looks sad.
break it.
He genuinely looks sad, you know, and a little bit worried because this is not chieftain type activity or
You're shaking his confidence, Ireva.
So, question.
Yes.
Does this cause fear or rage or just hallucination? I'm just trying to figure out how to like get her
So-
to behave right now.
Meta knowledge, you are just hallucinating. So
Okay.
that roll is you don't have control over your mind right now, basically. That
Right.
roll is to signify random chance of whether you want to flee or whether you want to fight. So it's like the adrenaline fight or flight.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm only asking because I'm trying to figure out like what to make her say, like how to make
how
her
to role play
behave.
it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yep. That's all.
you be tripping.
Yep.
Yeah. So. Okay. She just continues. She doesn't say much else. She simply just beats her fists and kicks her legs and tries with all her strength to wriggle free from this foe.
Uthar, you have received initiative. You see Freddy grab Hawkeye in the dim light beyond, as well as Ireva struggling ferociously with Vimok trying to get away, saying some weird things, calling him fiend and beast.
Yeah, I look at VMOG and say, I told you, ocean madness. I want to do a medicine check because I think it's ocean madness.
All right.
But on land, that's
Go
totally
ahead.
a thing to him. So, that's a
All
19.
right, Uthar.
If I'd rolled lower, I would just keep yelling ocean madness.
Ocean madness! Sent you that message.
Okay. So I look at VMOG and say, this is ocean madness. It will make you see things. She, by her speech, probably thinks you are big demon. I don't know. Well, you are big. So demon makes sense. Use movement to come over and kind of, even though it's a little dim light, I'll move over here and take a look at Hawkeye to see if I feel like that she is suffering from the same. Like if
yes.
she has the same kind of eyes
Yes,
and everything
quite-
that.
Quite
And then look
obvious.
over at Fred and say, so was the pots full of demon magic that make them this way, or? I imagine that ocean madness happens usually to individuals, not multiples. So
I love it. Ocean madness. Freddy says,
Get away from me, you frog!
I am
Freddy,
not-
while he's holding on to her, responds, Hawkeye opened a chest and a bunch of clay pots fell down in this dust. We inhaled it. I'm not affected, but I think they are.
Yeah, I already didn't action this turn, so maybe next turn I'll try to think on the dust. But I think I'm kind of standing ready to. I'm not gonna be able to do an action, but I'm kind of here helping Fred right now because I do think VMOC's got. I think he's got it when it comes to Eureka.
All right. Freddy, hearing about these hallucinations, he's gonna charm person on Hawkeye.
It's not a bad idea. If I had it readied, I was gonna try to command one of you, but I don't actually know if that works.
He
when you're fucking
succeeds.
tripping.
She's saved.
Oh yeah, she succeeds. That's
Yeah,
right. Okay,
she
so
succeeds.
it does not work as a level 1
Damn it,
spell.
Hawkeye.
Dang it, wisdom.
Okay. When we
Of course,
get out
have
of this,
no
we're
idea what the
fighting.
effects of a charm would be.
I would
All we
be
know
fine
it
with
would-
fighting.
Well, this isn't a spell effect. It is a natural reaction to these fumes. So therefore, I would say that a spell overrides a natural effect.
We're basically
I would
on
say so.
Shrooms.
powdered shrooms.
Freddy
Yeah, you're
fails
stoned.
this, but he maintains the grab. All right,
See,
Jamna.
how I think that would go is try to save on wisdom, but yet I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
because I'm hallucinating.
No,
you don't
we get
really-
limited.
You're not thinking straight, so you wouldn't even be able to think of like making.
That's why I was like, oh, if he charms person, wouldn't he just already charm me because I don't know what's going on?
We have two primal instincts: fight or flight.
I don't have. I'm not very wise.
Just try not to get bit by her while you hold her.
Yeah, I hope she doesn't roll fight.
Oh,
I just like the idea that because that would be the easiest way for you to get him to let you go would just be to bite Vima.
All right, Hawkeye,
Right in the
please
face.
roll me a d6.
don't I do?
As you see this demon
did
trying to
stuff.
cast a spell on you. And another demon coming from the other direction out of the light.
Uh-oh.
Staring at you in the
All
eyes.
right, Hawkeye, please make an attack or an aggressive action against either Uthar or Freddy.
To Uthar, he has more health.
That's a little meta, but I do agree with it that it makes sense that you have one guy holding you, but another one just arrived. So I think you would just
Yeah, exactly.
lash out at the new guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what. So thankfully I don't have my wolves. I don't really have any level 2. So I have to do a level 1. I guess
Okay,
I'll.
Well, while you're restrained, you wouldn't be able to cast anything that needs somatic because you can't use your hands.
Oh. Then I can't really do anything.
Yeah, you can.
What
You
can
don't
I?
have any.
You can make an
If you have
attack.
any vocals, yeah, you can also just try to like literally.
Oh, how
kick
do
and
I do
stab
that?
me.
Just like an attack roll?
Yeah, that's the Great Club and the Scimitar up top. Which one do you have wielded?
None.
I have you're wielding your staff of spike growth.
Yeah, because isn't that that's your arcane focus? You would probably have to have that one since you were casting magic.
All right, I'll try to hit him with the staff.
Okay. Wait.
Oh.
$18 versus
I guess that
Uthar
was
is
too
a hit.
far.
That ties my AC.
And then do I just? Oh, the staff's not there anymore.
Yeah, let me
Don't let me open any more chests.
Okay. You're gonna have to tell us that after you're no longer hallucinating.
Oh, and I was saying this like out of character. Like, don't let me open any
Can't
chests.
say that
Without
though.
taking the 30 seconds to say, let's investigate for traps.
Righty.
not there anymore.
No.
Knew I should have ran the road.
You should have what?
Knew I should have ran the rogue instead of the barb.
To be fair, you have a rogue. He just went in the other room for 5 seconds before they decided to start doing shit.
Roll
That's
me
true.
a
Yeah.
one. Roll me a 1d6 plus
Oops.
Probably
All right.
Dex.
Yeah, it would be dexterity. 10. 10 points of damage to Uthar.
I'm sorry.
You rolled
Like,
max
get away from me,
damage.
frog!
Uthar, you are smacked in the shins
Bonk.
by her staff.
We've turned on friendly fire.
You're lucky.
I
I
guess
know
that's
that
my
it's Ocean
turn.
Madness.
Ocean
Well,
madness.
Ocean
Murphy.
Madness. Damn it.
Ocean
Murphy's
madness.
Murphy's first rule of combat is friendly fire isn't friendly. That is.
All right, VMOC, you're up.
Wake up, Ureva! Wake up!
Just shaking the shit out of her.
Vigorously.
He's gonna get shaken elf syndrome.
Fucking shake her just a little too hard there, Lenny.
He's about getting sick of this, really. I mean, he's her eyes are still like glazed over. Yes.
Yes.
He's gonna give her a rap upside the head with his torch hand. You know, not with the flaming end of it, but with the butt end of the torch,
To make her unconscious.
if need be. This is drastically silly. This will be a non-lethal strike upside the head, basically an unarmed strike.
I don't think you can one-shot Ureva. She's
Yeah,
got
she's
good
pretty
aim.
stout. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's a little scraped up, but you also do have bless, so she did a lot of good on your swing. And
No, she dodged it.
Dodged.
Well, I'm
Ureva's too
shaking, so
shifty.
it's kind of hard to hit her, you know.
Damn it, you're
Yeah.
able.
Ureva's too
Well,
shifty.
you gotta literally try to hold her while you hit her, so yeah, that's a little. There's some
I have
good
a
reason
second.
you might have.
I have a second
that
swing,
one.
so you know, I do have to attack.
Oh, there you go.
3 points of damage. I'm trying to just maybe doing damage will knock her out of this. You know, I'm just hoping.
That
Put her
was
down.
literally the thing I was going to be doing.
Remock doesn't know. That's his turn. Wake up!
Did it striking her change any of her demeanor?
No.
He missed.
He got
No,
you on
he
the
hit with
second.
the
He
other
gets,
one.
He gets 2. Hey, thanks for the
okay.
125 bits, Svenster. Thanks, man.
That was the second one. So sorry.
Making us
it's your
2.
turn.
Ureva, please roll me a d6. Ureva, you must attempt to break the grapple again and move closer to the water.
Uh-oh.
You break the grapple.
Ah, flip right.
That
You
takes
were too
your
obsessed with hitting
action.
her.
Yep, that takes your action. You must use all of your available movement.
That's
Get
45,
closer
right?
here. Yep,
So
45.
fast.
So we're gonna go.
Better than 90.
Well, here's the problem. If VMOT goes after, I'm left in the dark again, struggling with you.
Okay, so I have to figure out. So that's 45 feet of movement. So
Yep.
that your difficult terrain. So that's 30, 40, 5. Oh, sorry. I moved directly right through the bullywugs, then 1 up. So 2 right and 1 up. I'm sorry.
No, you
Should've
have to
stopped
move
it.
closer.
Oh, I do?
So,
I have
yep.
45 feet of movement.
Yep, you have to move. So basically,
So you
what
s-
I'm saying is you can't move like to bullywug 10 and then straight up. You would have to move closer. So you can get right there. That takes your
Okay.
movement.
Right.
All right.
Diagonal for that one.
And as she's running off, she just screams, "Forget these fiends! I shall make my escape. You will not catch me."
Right.
To the lake!
We will not catch her if she breaks line.
Be
It's so fast.
All right,
Let's do
Uthar,
Hoard.
you are up.
Shit. Yeah, actually, seeing her, I am the only one, well, Jamna, but Jamna hasn't even come out of the other fucking room, so fuck her. I am the only one who can keep up with her, so we'll use
Uthar, she has escaped my grasp.
20 to run up here. Can I grab the torch from V?
There is a torch right there
Oh,
that
then we
Freddy
left.
had that he dropped.
Ah, perfect. Then I don't need to do that. So it'll be 5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh, I will give him my torch.
25. Well, I would like you to still be able to see.
Bimok just hands out all of his
25,
torches.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So it's 50 to get to here. So I'll use cunning action to get the dash on that one. And pick up the... If I pick up the torch, can I still try to grab Ureva? Or do I have to pick one of these two? I would probably,
no,
well, I
I
guess
would
it doesn't
say-
matter, 'cause
I
I would
would
try
say-
to grab her.
Yeah, I would say bending down to pick up the torch would take your
Yeah.
action.
I'm gonna, since I don't need it just yet, or do I want to try to get in front to do this? It's just gonna push me down. I'm so not strong. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try to grab like her wrist, I guess, to try to like just buy time for VMOC to help me. So, here it goes. Yeah, you are not getting stopped by me today.
Ureva nimbly dodges out of the way of Uthar.
Which move? I guess I.
Do you have an inspiration to use? No, you do
no,
not.
I have no inspiration, and I only have 10 feet left since I used my action, so I cannot get to the other side of her. So this is where I stop my turn.
All right, Freddy.
Ocean Madness.
I love it. I love it.
I just imagine Uthar
I'm
like
the
yelling,
only one
"Ocean
offering any
Madness!
explanation."
Ocean Madness!
And I'm saying it with a lot of authority, so I'm guessing at least VMOC's believing this is Ocean
I'm
Madness.
down with it, man.
I'm pretty sure I have a session title, by the way.
The Ocean Madness. If it goes badly, it's the Ocean Madness that killed 2 party members.
All right, Freddy, what is he gonna do?
Does he still have his grapple? Right?
Yeah,
He has the
he's
grapple
still
down there. Okay.
grappling, but I think he's kind of along the line of thinking that charmed is the only way to stop this because he doesn't know enough about medicine. He's gonna do a nature check to see if he knows anything about this type of poison, though.
I'm so mad he had to miss this session. What the hell?
7.7
Such a good one
is
for
not
him
enough.
to be on the other side.
He's gonna be so mad.
He's gonna, well, Monday Night Quarterback, he's gonna show up and be like, oh, here's exactly how I would have solved this problem.
Oh yeah, no, for
With all the
sure.
hindsight in the world, I'm sure there's a very
And he-
obvious solution.
He doesn't have rope. His rope must have been used. Okay, yep, he's gonna try to charm again.
He doesn't have a rope?
Doesn't
Why
have
don't
rope.
he have rope?
He
I wonder
had to have-
if
he
we
must have
lost
used it.
his rope.
Yeah, he must have used
I
it.
think we never replenished his rope when we used it like a long time ago.
All right.
Because everybody else had rope, so it just kind of fell off the important list.
No.
Yep,
Was he
he's
gonna
going to
tie her
try
up?
to charm you once again, Hawkeye.
All right. The roll.
Hawkeye,
Yay!
you are charmed.
It's okay, I'll be the only one dying now.
No.
All right, Hawkeye, as this monstrous creature with frog-like features holds out its hand and whispers an incantation to you, the dread sets in that it is going to be casting some sort of heinous spell, but in an instant, this calming sensation washes over you. and you see Freddy once again. And you will feel
Crap.
extremely, extremely friendly towards him.
Yeah.
Can't do that to Ureva because she is an elf and they can't be charmed. Shit, alright. We still gotta figure out the Ureva problem.
All right.
Literally, your biggest
Freddy kinda
boy
holds out
couldn't
his
handle
hand.
me.
Freddy holds
We
out
might
his
have
hand
to
like,
knock you out.
Hawkeye, calm down. It's us. It's us. Right, and that takes us to Jamna. All right. Yeah.
Who is useless per usual.
Oh, she's up.
Oh, she's actually coming out this time.
20.
Uh-oh.
Just outside Vmok's dim light. What's going on? Are you guys done yet?
Oh, I'm gonna stab her with an arrow.
bad.
If I weren't already crazy, I swear she'd make me.
Okay, so she can see this square right here.
She sees Uthar struggling to do anything to
How
grab.
wise? Let's see. How
Very,
wise
very.
is she? Nope, not wise. Hawkeye. You are extremely friendly towards Freddy. And it seems like for now, at least, these hallucinations are gone and you see that everybody around you is not a hostile fiend with frog-like features anymore. So what are you doing
Still got
on
the
your
grapple
turn?
effect on her.
Yep, she does.
Well, yeah.
Freddy is still holding her.
That's maybe not the worst idea. I'm very concerned that when your charm wears off, that if we have not solved the hallucination, ocean madness.
Yeah, right.
I can confidently say if Sauerkraut were here controlling him, he'd still grapple.
I see. Well, I saw frogs. You were a frog. Everyone was a frog.
Freddy,
You get a frog.
you get a frog, and you get a frog. Freddy responds, "What do you mean? We're not frogs."
But you look like one and sounded like one.
You'll have the ocean madness.
Ocean madness, what's that?
Uthar across the cave.
How do I get rid of this ocean madness?
Just stop being crazy. Usually you have to go to a long sleep. Not dead. Not dead. But,
Can I just take a long rest?
Jamna yells across, "Just knock him out! We'll deal
that
with
is
it
what I
later!"
am implying with long sleep. I just didn't want to say assaulted. Also, keep in mind if any of us are to strike you, Hawkeye, we are your friends, and it will immediately make you not charmed. That is my way of metagaming to say, if we hit you, you're going back to going crazy.
Can I
So
myself with the great club?
If you really wanted to.
that would be,
Or can I just like take a long rest?
Well, so Hawkeye, you are charmed right now, so you're not hostile. You're not experiencing these effects.
Yeah.
right?
Why
I
would
don't
you
know.
want to
Like, if we
re-experience
hit
them?
you, we're as your allies, we would break the charm. But I don't know if you hit yourself. Are you your own ally? Does that break a charm? I don't know.
It would definitely break charm.
Yeah.
I'm
Why
gonna
would
try
you
to do
hit
that.
yourself?
Well, don't do that. Please don't do that yet. You don't have a sustainable plan, and Ureva is very fast. If she runs again, I have to take off after her.
Say, why do you want to hit yourself? I'm genuinely confused about this.
To get rid of the hallucination to help you.
But you already got rid of Freddy got rid of it.
No,
No, it's still there.
Yeah, Ocean Madness doesn't go away that easy. But for the next,
Oh, she.
Knowledge check.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna knowledge check my
All right.
my ocean madness.
So we still
Hawkeye,
see it.
roll me
Okay.
a nature check.
Nature. That's not as good as what I wanted. But that's a good ritual.
Okay. So you know this.
All right, way to not share with the class.
I mean, I'm probably gonna share with the class once I get the knowledge.
Well, should I like take my headphones off for a second, like, or just pretend I don't know it? I can RP that. I don't know it.
Pretty sure that the only thing you're gonna do on your turn is either strike me or run away.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
Hopefully, well, actually, I'm in melee range, though. At least you can't get me with your bow.
Okay, I'm sorry. Have you seen how easy it is for me to hit people?
Well, yeah, but it's much better with, or the damage you do is much more effective with your bow than your sword. I could probably take a short sword stab. I don't know that I can take too many arrows from you.
Well, that's the thing, though. I would still use my bow because I get a +10 to my hit.
True. You would have disadvantage, which might actually work better for me.
Like, Ereva doesn't pull her sword.
Share
We
this
know
with the class. So certain animal toxins cause hallucinations. They aren't inherently dangerous to cause damage, but rather cause creatures to act in a way that is dangerous to themselves and others. The effect will wear off after 10 minutes.
Did anybody else just picture Hawkeye going into a trance and just reciting this?
Her eyes go white.
Yeah,
Sort of
just
creatures.
do, like,
To reach
yeah,
into
just
her
sit, like,
bag of
crisscross
holding
applesauce, and then like have my hands over my head and then come down like in a meditation, and then just recite it that way.
If anybody's gonna know what weird animal toxins make you high, it's gonna be Hawkeye.
Oh yeah. Hawkeye had a lot of free time on her. Back in the
More
forest.
She really
Wikipedia.
playing with
Alright.
animals she shouldn't.
So
That's when I lick this frog.
I'm gonna. That wasn't my action. I'm gonna try. Right? That wasn't my action, right?
That was not your action.
All right. I want to try to do something to stop Ureva, like put a blockage
Yeah,
up, but I
good
don't know if I
luck.
have anything to do that. I'll send out Renard to stop her.
No!
You realize she might attack him, and that would definitely kill him. You are putting him in mortal danger.
No, I won't do that then.
Yes. I would be
Think,
very sad
Otto,
if she has to
think.
murder him.
I have a 50% chance of attacking, and I hit hard.
Let's see. Mark the scent. Oh, never mind. I guess I'll just end my turn. I can't really do anything to try to get her. I guess I could try Thorn Whip, but that's like 30 away and he's holding me, so I can't really do anything.
Perhaps you could get tied up. We need to deal
Oh,
with you
tie
in
me
a longer, longer fashion, maybe submit to
Yeah.
a good old tie up.
I'll have him tie me up with my rope.
All right, Hawkeye, you give Freddy your rope. BMOC, you have received initiative.
Remock will move. I think he can get there. He has 40 feet of movement.
Yep.
And he will attempt to grapple his chieftain.
It's like football now.
Ereva is
Yay.
grappled once more.
Where do you think you are going, Ureva?
She's clearly going to lake. They keep yelling lake.
As soon as she is grabbed, Ereva lets out a little, like, a minor war cry. Ah! Let go of me, you demon!
Once again with the demon, I do not understand. Something has affected your brain. Whatever this ocean madness or seasickness is, he has 2 attacks, so he will make his second attack because the first one was a grapple. A wrap upside the head. Unarmed strike.
Boonk.
Bonk.
That is
No,
a
you don't want to
hit.
like cut her in half, but maybe stop using unarmed strike because this is going to take a week for us to beat her down. we got to do some damage output here.
Well, the knowledge stuff only lasts. Well, the hallucination only lasts 10 minutes, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That's like
Well,
what,
not-
10 rounds?
She's
We're on
she's-
round 8.
the thing is, that should be in character. We have to knock her out. We can't keep restraining her. She's too fast. If she gets loose, she is going to get to lake very quickly, and then I have to chase. I will die at lake.
There's a rope in my backpack.
Okay. Gosh, I wish I didn't have to be the one to do this. My sleight of hand. Oh no, it's okay. My sleight of hand's not bad.
That's my turn.
Or it's kind of meta, but she's oh hell, I'm not gonna be able to knock her unconscious.
Pass my
All the
turn.
while, Ireva is attempting to bite and punch
Alright.
and kick.
Ireva,
Oh, God.
make me
Here we go.
P.6 roll.
All odds.
Please attempt
That's
to
good.
break the grapple.
Yeah, with VMOT got you, there's a good chance he can hold. Rip.
Oh, come on. The one
You
who
break
don't
the
want
grapple.
rolls.
No!
Use your movement. Try and get to the lake.
So it's 45 again, right?
Yep.
Okay. 15, 20. Wait,
And
is our
yep,
stairs
stairs are
difficult terrain?
difficult terrain.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so
5,
going
10,
to where I
15,
am would
20.
be.
A little bit.
40.
So I
Yep,
actually have to hold on.
That's
let
as
me-
far as you can get.
Okay.
Get her.
Oh, sorry. As she breaks free, she just screams, "Curse the demons!" And then she just single-mindedly, "I must get to the lake." She says it to herself, but just that little hint of
Yeah.
insanity in her voice.
Gotta get to the lake.
One
Kind of
more
under your
round.
breath.
One more round.
All right,
At least I
Uthar.
think.
You're up.
Well, I guess for a second he was reaching in to get the rope, and then he sees her dart and says, "All right, the rope is out of question." I'll use cunning action to make sure I have the speed to get up behind her, and I'm not stabbing, but am striking out with my rapier. Non-lethal if it does hurt her. Oh, I won't
Gotcha.
get sneak attack. Dang it. Dang it. I was gonna get, if you could have held on for 1 second, we could have done this quickly.
Oh, you're a swashbuckler, right?
Oh, you're right. I'm alone with her, so I do get it if I hit.
That is dodged.
I don't.
Ireva needs to get to that water.
Even with my fucking bless. Damn it all. That's not gonna help.
Sorry, I kind of have really high dex saves.
Well, yeah. I'm trying to bring her down, but she's
Did you
just too
pick up
crafty.
the torch, by the way, Uthar?
I did not, because I
Okay.
figured if I did that, I couldn't attack her.
Gotcha.
Besides, VMOC's with me now, so.
All right,
Emok is
Freddy is going to tie Hawkeye up with rope. And so Hawkeye is restrained. Let's loose his grapple, but since she is restrained,
Just lay down. Just lay down, close your
Yeah,
eyes.
I'm just gonna
try to-
lay down, take a nap.
right?
Unfortunately, in like, what, 35, 40 seconds, you're about to start freaking out, so maybe just keep that in mind.
And then Freddy's gonna turn to Jamna and say, "What were you doing in there?" Jamna replies saying, "Oh, psh, while you guys are messing around, I was inspecting. That chest was obviously trapped." And she starts grumbling.
You
talking to each
couldn't
other.
have told me that earlier.
Well,
Okay,
usually
if I
you inspect the chests before you open them. All right.
I don't know.
Hawkeye, you have received initiative, but you are restrained, and you said you're lying on the ground.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a nap. But get Ureva.
Right.
Take a nap.
BMOC, you're up.
Oh, I grow weary of this. Vmok is going to start chanting a little chant as he runs forward and go into a rage. So that's what, 10?
No, that's 5.
5?
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 23, 5. Take 35 to get to.
There?
Yep.
We don't
As he
kill
gets
Chief.
there, he whips out his hand axe, and with the blunt edge of it will strike Ureva from behind. Or attempt to. Wait, first I gotta put rage on myself.
You gonna reckless too?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Make sure this
Oh, yeah.
happens.
This is,
Vmok is through.
this is,
He's like,
reckless.
I am done with this chieftain.
And he's going into a frenzy, but he had to reckless or rage, so he's already used his bonus action. But he's going to slap her with the blunt edge of his, or he's going to attempt to slap her with the blunt edge of his hand axe.
You're going into a frenzied rage?
Oh yeah, because if it takes more than one turn, he's
Gotcha.
going to have to.
That
he's going to get
is
bonus actions.
a hit.
And under his breath, he's like, "I am so sorry, chieftain."
Five points of damage.
Second attack.
That is another hit.
Fuck.
Dealing 3 points of damage.
That will be the end of his turn.
We're
You have
just
any
trying
movement
to
left?
put her down easy, but all we're doing is just like flubbing her over and over.
Does he have enough
He's
movement left to take one more
Let's see, so
square?
it'd be 5, 10.
Nope. 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 Nope.
All right. That takes us to Ureva. Please roll
Roll a
me
D6.
D6.
And then be more crazy. Hey, oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
Your fight response kicks in, and you see these figures coming at you, swinging their claws at you, and you feel the pain. Please retaliate with an attack.
All right, and you said I have to use as many actions as possible.
Yep, so it would be 2 attacks for you. But you have
okay,
your longbow out.
Yup. And
Disadvantage.
Yeah, well, the big guy just hit you with an axe twice, so.
Yeah.
It's a big guy.
so she would. I'm just debating. Hold on. Because if she's genuinely trying to be, attack as much as possible, she's gonna use as strong a hit. So I'm just debating extra 1d6. And yeah. So, she would target and activate her planar warrior for 1 hit, and then loose an arrow at the nearest target.
That is a hit.
Really? What do I have to roll to miss?
Oh, one.
Wait, Ray. Oh,
So you did roll it too.
that was. Wait,
Sugar.
that should have been a
I
miss.
should be at disadvantage,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it says
Vmok's-
advantage now.
Vmok's armor classes.
Yeah,
Yeah, why
it,
does it
was
say
advantage
advantage?
for reckless attack, so that should have been.
Well, but it should have been. Because we're not her enemies. That's why
Yep.
it didn't automatically give her disadvantage.
Oh.
So it would have been up in a flat roll, not either.
It's all good. It's all good.
So what one actually went first? I don't remember.
It was the 2
It
I
was a-
saw.
Yeah, it was
two and a
too.
10.
Go
Yay.
ahead and roll again. Make sure you hit the disadvantage button.
Okay, so do the same thing all over, like same as I did, just hit disadvantage?
Yeah, for your second attack.
Okay, so this wouldn't have planar warrior.
That is a hit.
Well, at least it doesn't have the planar warrior damage on it, so.
Right, Vmok takes 11 points of damage. That should not be raging.
Yeah.
Yeah, should. Hey, up there.
Oh, you never hit your rage.
It clicked off.
Yeah, that's weird because I saw it on there for a second.
Vmok takes 5 points of damage. All right.
All right, and if I'm just attacking, then that's it.
Yep. Uthar, you're up.
Well, gosh, I wish I had anything that could. All my magic that could try to help. I'm either unprepared or worried that if I was to hit you with it, it would kill you. So I'm just gonna go rapier attack again. I really don't want to accidentally kill you with magic. Yeah.
Out of character, thank you for not trying to kill me.
That is a hit.
Wave knock you back, like knock you down, but I really, if I did do enough damage, I can't non-lethal that shit. I can non-lethal this attack. It will have sneak attacks. Hang on, let me hit that button.
Oh yeah, it will.
Yeah, because you're here.
Yeah.
Uthar
Yay!
deals 17 points of damage, non-lethal.
Gotta
And
ring
Rava
the off button.
falls
P.6 catches
down.
her. He catches her. He catches her before she hits the ground.
And Rava continues to stretch her arm out. I must get to the lake.
I do not need the lake.
It's the ocean madness. Always wants to take you back to water.
But there are creatures in that water. Do they not know this?
Yes, but madness is madness.
Throws her over his shoulder like a big old sack of flour.
So since Hawkeye's restrained and charmed, are we out of initiative order?
Yes, you are
Or
out
do we have to
of
worry
initiative
about
order.
her? All right.
I'm gonna get rid of the bullywugs.
Okay.
The bodies, they're still there, but there isn't
All right.
there
I mean,
isn't
now
a
they
reason to
don't.
keep them.
Uthar, would you pull these arrows out of me, please?
It's only one, but yes.
It felt like two. They hurt.
One was phantom shot. Did not actually hit you.
Oh, still hurt.
That is emotional pain.
Yes. Yes. From me striking her, it hurt to do that.
Yes, you should probably have tried to do one big hit instead of many little ones. She is going to have many lumps on head. That's why I
Yes.
strike her one big one.
She is proud. Yes.
I'm gonna grab that torch that Freddy left so I can have light since he's carrying Ureva for a while. Oh man. Okay, I would like to. I don't know what kind of check this would be. Because I can heal her and wake her up, but I'm worried. I think Uthar would be a little bit worried that the ocean madness has not worn off, and he's not sure how long it would last. So can I do a
Do a medicine
check to see?
Do a
Okay.
medicine check.
Nice.
Medicine. Ocean
you-
madness knowledge.
You're pretty certain that the effects need to wear off. So if she were to wake up, there's almost a guaranteed chance that she would still be under the effects.
Yeah, I think that was rattling around in his head already. Yeah, I want to grab that torch and then head over towards where the other two are, so I can. And say, Hawkeye, we need you to stay awake and conscious, and when effects stop, when you do not feel effects anymore, we will know we can wake up Ureva.
Supposed to know that. Am I still charmed?
Where is the gnome going?
Yeah,
I'm just keeping sentry. We're gonna be here for a
Good,
while, I
yes.
imagine. So I'll keep an eye on the entry tunnel.
Yes, I believe this.
Right.
She seems like really frustrated, and kind of pissed off.
Well,
Oh,
she
but
didn't
then
do
it-
shit, so she can't.
Was anything in chest? Since we have gone down this road.
T-Mock's going to put Ureva right down there.
Okay.
Very gently.
I'm gonna put my back against. I'll have, like, her head laying on my lap.
Then he's going to go in here and check out this room. 'Cause he never really saw this room.
Be careful in that.
Yeah, as actually, no, I guess. No, as VMOC starts going to that room, can I do a check to see if I think that he's gonna get poisoned by going in there? I mean,
Oh, that
Freddy
would be
came
bad.
out of there.
Walking into the room, you notice there's certainly there's no dust or
Like,
anything.
it's not lingering in the air?
It's
Okay.
not lingering.
Must be nice.
Just look around.
As VMOC still goes in there, I look at Freddy and say, I believe Jomna took what was in chest. This I would not be surprised of her. And I start heading where she went and calling out to her. There.
Freddy replies, "Oh, I'm sure of it as well."
Jomna, what was in chest? It is not right to take things, especially after everything we had to go through.
Just some books.
Yes.
Any of them on Draconic?
I would like to see books.
If you insist. Right. She shows you some books.
I'm gonna use. I didn't want to use it just yet, but why not? I'm gonna use my Furball magic to use detect magic on myself, which will end the blesses. So I'm gonna delete mine, but everybody else who's got their bless on, it goes away.
As you detect magic, you see that the books, though looking somewhat plain, kind of like journals or something like that, they actually glow with magic. These are spell books.
That's about what I expected. Do I see? Does Jomna also have magic items on her person that I can see?
No, but she does glow with lingering remnants because she is a magic user.
Yeah, I remember seeing her cast spells, but so I'll hold the book. Or did she hand the books to me, or is she just showing them to
She's
me?
just showing.
These are magic books. Why would you try to take them away from our magic friend? And I kind of gesture towards Fred and say, Fred, will you come inspect the books? You are more keen to the magics that are not grafted by storm.
She has her short sword out, but she's not pointing it at you. She just looks ready. She's like, I was just grabbing the items because I figured we should be on our way. We are in the middle of danger. I can only imagine what is going on topside.
Yes, this is true, but we have an unconscious party member and another we cannot risk moving. So we will be waiting here, and you will be waiting with us, yes? If you wish to leave, you can, but I am going to have Freddy look at the books. Freddy is, Freddy's definitely a better, I was like, what is my Arcana? Oh, it's trash, because all my shit comes from the storm, so.
Right.
The truth are that this kind of magic requires Freddy.
So, I had Jomna roll a wisdom check. She speaks up. I don't have time for this. She is going to slash out at you with her short sword.
What?
Oh, I saw this coming a mile away. Why do you think I got in her fucking face?
Yeah.
If I did it for across the room, she
everybody-
wouldn't have had to cut me.
To roll initiative.
Well, do I really need to?
Well, you're unconscious.
I mean,
so.
anything could happen, so yeah.
Okay. Sorry, that sounded more sarcastic than I meant it to. Like, that was a legit question.
No, I liked it.
Whenever the thing wears off, I'm gonna tell the group around us.
Well, on the plus side, well, I guess you're restrained though. I was gonna say on the plus side, like she has gone hostile, which means getting hit and attacking her does not hurt your charm. But you are tied up on the floor, so I don't know. You got magic.
Okay, so she slashes out with her short sword, and you are able to dodge it, Uthar. She is going to use cunning action dash.
Then I get it to attack her as she runs, unless she meant disengage.
Dash.
Okay, then I'm going to swing. I don't expect it to hit, but
Take her out, boys.
it was so good, and then it flopped. Man, if I'd have had my bless still, but no.
Okay,
She had to
Vimok,
get mouthy.
you hear Jamna shout, "Ugh! Sick of this!" And the swooshing of a sword. You look back to see Uthar swinging his own weapon at the gnome as she takes off down the tunnel stairs.
She has finally shown her true colors, Vimok. Now it's time for Vimok to be Vimok.
Takes off running.
Time for Vimok to do what he's been waiting to do.
So
That gnome.
Ocean Madness!
So the rage would have gone away.
Correct.
So take it off. Gone. So he's going to, as he's running, he's going to rage. Bonus action, rage. Ah. Clear the movement, please. Okay, alright. He's gonna dash basically as his action as far as he can.
80 feet of movement.
Yeah, so there's some stairs involved, some diagonals, so let's see, that's gonna be 25 to it's a straight line. Then to here would be yeah.
Yep,
3
45.
more. Okay. 60. And then we get into some extracurricular movement.
Yep. So you can get to here.
Okay. He's screaming as he's running, "Gnome, I will catch you and I will kill you."
Wait, you can get one more down. 80 feet.
Okay. Okay.
Right there.
Ah, he can see her. Ah, I will kill you, Gnome. I never trusted you. I knew you were a little thief. That's his turn.
Okay, that takes us to Freddie Bloomington.
Get her, Freddy. We're fine here.
Let's see.
I'm fine on the floor.
They're both like bundled up and wrapped up in ropes, like little caterpillars.
Man, it would be bad if we died now and left you tied up and
25,
unconscious in a dungeon.
35, 40, 45.
Raven
and
never got
50.
tied up, right? She's just
No.
unconscious.
Yeah, she's just unconscious, but she's unconscious for like an hour. So
Yeah. Okay, Freddy can just barely see Jamna. Tasha's hideous laughter. Does he have hold person? I think it's Tasha's.
Well,
Nope,
that would
he
be
can't because that's 30 feet range.
whole person would have just been horribly, horribly excellent.
yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't really have range. He's gonna do Eldritch Blast. Kind of all he has.
Ooh.
No, not Eldritch Blast.
No, don't kill Jamna.
That might hurt her.
But two
that
beams
was
at
a-
Eldritch.
Yeah, you should get two shots.
Both are dodged. Damn. Go
Leaky
poorly.
little wench.
Yeah, damn.
All right, Hawkeye squirms on the ground.
Worm and worm.
Uthar, you're up.
Alright, well. 5 goes to here, and then it's 10, 15,
You're really quiet.
Sorry, I'm just doing math here. Okay, so I will have to use my cunning action to get the dash to get, but I can then get to there. So, activate running feet and take a swing. Boy, it would be
Was
good to get a
running.
good fucking roll. Come on, baby.
That is a hit.
Good roll, and I get my sneak attack. Click. And big damage. Come on, baby.
Yay!
Smack her one good one.
17 points of
Technically
damage.
non-lethal. Not that it matters because it didn't bring her down, but he is trying to bring her down without.
Oh, so yeah, I would have
murder.
just done lethal. I don't care.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because I can just spare the dying, keep her alive, but I would like to question her. So I do that, and that was my 50. I only have 10, which I cannot pass by her as a result, but I have enough to move to the side, actually, to the left. So I can clear the path for the mock. And that's gonna be me.
Right. Ureva is down.
Lets out a little snot bubble from her nose.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yes.
Jamna
It would have been all over Hawkeye because Hawkeye has
It's just
her
a
head.
bubble. Calm down. I didn't say she threw up in her sleep. God.
Well, if you do
is
throw up,
going
roll her on her
to-
side or she'll choke to death.
disengage. And then dash.
That's what I wanted. I just needed to slow her down a little bit
5,
for
10.
T-Mop to catch her.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 50.
How speedy is this little gnome?
Well, she can do the same thing I had and use her bonus
Uh-oh.
action to dash. So she can disengage and dash in the same turn, but if we didn't, she could dash, then dash again.
That's right.
So rogues can get very fast very suddenly.
Gosh, Carlin, why couldn't you do that?
Colin was worthless.
Exactly.
And we all know it.
At least Carlin didn't turn on us, though. He was just
I mean, to be
useless.
fair, she didn't turn on us. She just finally, not Vimok and Uthar had
All
many
right.
conversations about how evil this little
All right.
did not
you're up.
trust.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't see past that.
Yeah, is there like smoke down there or something?
That's missed.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't.
Yep, I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to catch up on that.
No, that's fine. Do I
That
have a
was
torch on me?
30.
No, man. Did we do that? I think we did.
Do we have what?
No, I know I did. Because I have that torch, but I forgot whether or not I forgot whether or not I had that light radius to be activated. Yeah, doesn't matter. All good.
35, 40. And I didn't see where she went. Uthar, where'd she go?
I lost her. Damn did not vision in night eyes. Look around. Look, probably, and I point in that direction. Because if I can remember the room well enough, it goes. This was the direction of the shiny pile. That was the direction. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, Nomad, but that was the direction of the lake, and I think that way was a dead end. So I kind of relay that.
For Vimok. That was his regular movement to there. So he will dash. This is dash. Is it flat here?
Yes.
All right, so regular movement. That's 15. He knows he's not going to stumble into her, right? All right, so that was.
Just give me 1 second.
Sure.
Are you worried that she's invisible?
No, it's misty. He can't see.
Oh, is the mist actually like obscuring? I just
Yeah.
assumed it was like mood mist.
obscuring his view.
Right, no, I remember now. The mist was really low and she's really short, so she was kind of in the mist, whereas the rest of us were kind of on top of it.
Yeah, and a cloud just flew past him.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the
That was
mist.
a diagonal, so that was like, that's like, I don't know, he's probably close to the end of his movement, I think. He was 40 there, so he's in his dash stuff, so that 15, 20, 25, probably can get to maybe here.
All right.
I think would be the end of his movement. He shouts back, "Uthar, I do not see the little feet."
I will be able to see books, and I will be able to see her when I get into the room. She has gone outside of my vision.
I passed my turn.
Ready. Dash action 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. That's as far as he can go. Hawkeye squirms. Uthar, you're up.
I'm gonna ask if the hallucination.
What's happening? Somebody tell me what's happening! So let's see, 5, 10, 15. So I'm gonna move up to here with just a normal movement. So I still have detect magic on. Do I see her aura?
Make me a perception check with advantage.
Okay, that did not roll with advantage, so I will just roll one more time. I don't know why that button hold didn't work.
Well, that's better. She's like a bright light.
She is crouching down on the floor beneath the mist.
Okay. So I point to right there to VMOC, or get VMOC's attention and point there, and then I'll have to use my bonus action dash to move up. And I'm going for another swing. Actually, well, I can move after, so I'll swing first and then.
You stab downwards at the glowing form and you hit.
Bonus. Cha. Clonk. I did say non-lethal, so I clunk her like I clunk your rave. I'm a clonker today.
All right.
You're a clunker.
How you want to do
And-
this, Uthar?
Yeah, I think he sees her like crouching down and knows that she can't see any better than he can, or than VMOC can right now, so quietly but quickly he kind of darts up and then just with the pommel cracks her right on top of the head, and he just hears and slump. Hey, Gothor.
I still don't see her.
Hey, come over to here. Yeah, I collect up the books, but then I help VMOC to pick her up. I'm not
He
carrying
just
her.
reaches down and grabs her by her hair, and he doesn't pick her up. Well, he can't help but pick her up. Just standing up, she's like dangling like a little troll doll from the end of his hand.
Well, I was hoping to use this magic vision to look at the shiny pile, but
Shiny pile?
yes, remember the frogmen? I have pile of shiny thing.
Yes, at the,
We
at
need
the
to
end
make
of the
sure-
ladder.
Yes, we need to make sure that we do not leave them with powerful, invaluable artifacts. Was there like a ladder that I could just climb to go up to that crane area?
No. There isn't a ladder.
I
You'd
didn't,
have
I
to,
didn't think
you'd
so,
have
'cause I
to
remember.
climb.
Yeah, I remember asking VMOC for a boost because I just wanted to look.
Right.
But
Perhaps after Ureva and Hawkeye are no more ocean sick, sea sick, whatever it is.
Ocean madness!
Ocean madness.
Magic vision will not last long.
Oh, you want to do that now? Sure. I will get you up there.
Yes, if we could do this quickly.
Yes. Where was that? I don't
That
remember.
was right over here.
Okay.
Actually, I call out to Fred. Freddy, will you escort Janna up and to our current base camp?
I suppose. It was over,
It's
kind of.
appreciated.
B-Mark
drags
holds
her-
her up. The hands are.
She plops to the ground as Freddy holds on his hands.
Ragdoll.
Drags her up the steps.
Should count herself lucky because we could have just killed her. So better to be ragdolled around than stabbed in face. So
You brought the traitor back.
I
Places
don't
her in
have
the
a
other
clue
room.
what's going.
with your height, I'm thinking like if you just do like the let me stand in your hand and just kind of raise
Yeah.
me up, I can take a look.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The handcuff, lift you up thing.
Yeah.
Here you go.
All right.
And I'm just basically gonna, like, sweep look around here for.
There is a crane that is crank powered and made of wood. Oh, I guess there is a wooden ladder lashed to the edge for climbing up and down. My bad. So yeah, you can use the wooden ladder to climb up.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll real quick just climb up there and stand on the ledge and take a look.
Ureva lets out another snot
Right.
bubble.
You see in the darkness just beyond the torchlight a tunnel leading down to the southeast with a light source of its own.
I'm not the quietest dude, I don't think, because of my armor. But I do have a momentary hidden step if I need it. So I'm gonna look down at VMOC and say, it goes a little down. I'm going to go take a quick look, and quietly, kind of until I can make. I'm gonna move in this direction, but since I can't see the map, it's like until I can see in the room,
Yeah.
I'm moving.
The overhang of the tunnel leading downwards doesn't allow you to see beyond.
Okay. Trying to be as quiet as possible.
Roll me stealth.
Up. Okay. It's unfortunately not good because of my armor.
I definitely thought you said roll me stuff at first, like for a
I don't know,
split
roll
second.
some stuff.
You see the entrance chamber that you emerged into the caverns from. Pool. Travel pool leading off into the hole of the northeast.
Okay, I was kind of thinking that that's what it was going to be. So yeah, as soon as I see that this kind of loops back, I'll head back to the ledge where VMOC was and say, apparently this just goes back to where we were. Perhaps brain is joke?
Joke?
That I don't know why you would need it. There's just stairs that go down. If you were to bring things into this room and then crane them up to this top, can I like inspect the walls a little bit, look around to see if there's a hidden passage or anything? I mean,
Go ahead and make me a perception check. Roll it on the dice tower.
okay.
Ooh, secret
I have
secrets.
to find where my dice. There it is.
Looking around, you see no such sign of a secret passage or any type of mechanism onto the crane. It quite obviously would allow a creature to move things from this top floor down to the mist below.
This is quite strange. I'm gonna go down the ladder, be at VMOX height, and say, it just seems to be passageway. I don't know if perhaps there is secret passage around on the lower, but that seems.
All right. So
seems silly to me.
as Vmok and Uthar are investigating, I would say enough time has passed now that Hawkeye, your charm goes away. And for a couple minutes, your hallucination is back, but because you are restrained, you cannot move, and Freddy is kind of sitting there, like, breathing heavily, like, oh my god. Finally, your hallucination dissipates. Vmok and
Freddy
Uthar,
is
you
gone!
probably hear some strange noises echoing hollowly, barely audible. Not quite sure
Oh,
what they are
man.
at first, but ocean madness. Right.
It
The
says real quick.
hallucinations are gone.
You have
Gone, Freddy, they're gone.
You have Farblex marked unconscious. Is he unconscious or did he die?
No, he's dead.
Okay. I wasn't sure if we kept him alive. I was kind of actually now hoping that we did because we didn't find his secret shiny cave, but oh well. I turn to VMOG and say, perhaps Fred can look around, or Yareva. It sounds like we can wake her up, so.
I don't want to wake her up yet. She's going to be angry.
Well, this
Can
is
you untie
going
me,
to happen
please?
regardless of, of time. Come
Freddy.
on now, we must bite the bullet.
Freddy is going to roll a medicine check to see if you're
What does a bullet
really.
with her?
It is the top of crossbow bolt.
Freddy
On bolts,
doesn't
we call
trust
them
it.
bullets.
He's like, let's wait for the others to get back before I untie you.
Hey, I told you I don't see it anymore. But I am, if I can, I'm going to try to cast Healing Spirit.
You are tied up.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll take
Help
that.
me out of this. He doesn't trust that I. Hi, Uthar. Hi, Vmok.
When
Yeah,
you
can I do a
guys
medicine
get
check
back,
to-
Freddy says, I think it might have worn off, but I gotta say, I can't tell for certain.
Well, she didn't call us demons.
This.
Huh,
I mean,
that
it
is
was
true.
not like they were trying to deceive us with their madness.
He holds up his hands. He's like, I leave it up to you. Go ahead, untie him if you think
Can
so.
you untie me, please?
Vmok will untie her.
Right.
I'm going to.
Hawkeye, you are no longer restrained by rope.
All right, now I'm gonna do this. Oh, thanks.
No, that was on your radar.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't have to do as much because I'm putting this right on Ureba.
Oh, I just wanted to wake her up.
Oh.
That's a bigger spell for you, so I was gonna do it.
Too late, she already.
They're waking your Ava. Vmok's going to step away.
Looking sheepish.
No, not so much sheepish, but you know, like on guard, sort of like.
Gotcha.
Oh shit.
Question, Nomad, would she remember anything post hallucination?
Yes,
Or
yes,
okay.
you would remember.
Okay.
And then I'm just, how many times can I do this? It's level 2.
It's like your druid level or something.
It's druid level.
Vmok's chest is out. His shoulders are square. He's kind of turned sideways, hand on blade.
Ready at attention.
Chin out, head up.
So it's the times equal to 1 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Oh, nice.
Is my spellcasting modifier 7?
It's 8 plus your ability modifier plus your proficiency. Proficiency is 3. Use wisdom.
Okay. So I can
wait.
use...
Sorry, it's not 8 plus that. That's your save DC. So it would be 4. I don't think it adds your. So it's just your modifier plus 1. You can do it 5 times.
All right.
That sounds
Then I'm gonna.
Otherwise, it was like,
Yeah.
well,
would
times.
be
That seems like a
ridiculous.
lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get her up to.
Yeah,
par.
maybe just pulse her a bunch of times.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to target Ureva. And then. Oh, that's healing word, not healing spirit. Well.
All right, you got more to do. Yeah, there we go. There's a good one. We're working up.
Whoa.
Oh,
It's 5.
I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize
Yeah.
I hit it that many times. Oh, it's saying I'm healing Jamna, but I'm not.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Well, stop doing that.
Oh, I bet you must
'Cause
have
you're
had
targeting
both of them
Jamna.
targeted. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want Jamna.
I was wondering why it was
Still
doing
targeting.
doubles on every roll. I was like, what the? Why is it doing that? Jamna can wait her turn.
Jamna's not
Yeah.
gonna get shit.
Well, we're gonna wake her up, but not until you guys are good
So
to go.
1, 2, 3, 4. I could do one more, I think.
Yeah, you have one more. Might as well give it to her.
No, I count 5. 1,
Is that 5? 2, 3.
3, 4,
1, 2,
5.
3.
Yeah, you got 5. Oh no, that was Uthar casting Cure Wounds. Okay, yeah, you have 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say the 9 is mine.
There we go.
There we go. All right,
Not bad.
Ireva, you
okay.
regain consciousness as this healing spirit rejuvenates you quite a lot.
I'm just moving the healing spirit so it's not on top of her anymore.
I think
But
it
it's
goes away
gone now.
after- Yeah, you use it. So.
All right, Yuriva wakes up, and she's on the ground, and looks at the 3 companions standing over her, and a look of horror spreads across her face. And she doesn't get up, and she says, "I am so sorry. I succumbed to a madness.
Yeah,
I am ashamed of myself."
Do not feel bad. Everyone
It
gets a
happens to
little
the best
ocean
of us,
madness
aka
sometimes.
it happened to me too.
Yes,
And
at
she
least
asked-
You did not hit me. And I kind of look at Hawkeye.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
My
This
ouchie
is,
shin.
yeah, this is when
And
Freddy
at-
speaks up. He's like, yes, Hawkeye, how about before we open chests, you let the rest of the party know what's going on first so we can, check for traps?
Yes.
Do you want your shin to look like
threats.
Uthar's?
Hawkeye, do not make threats.
Yeah.
He speaks wisdom.
Sorry
I
about
could have
having
killed
to
someone.
knock you unconscious there, Yuriva, but you were very fast, and I was worried that you would get away from me.
And Ireva will stand up and look at Uthar and give him give him a bow. Uthar, I thank you for doing so.
Oh, also,
Don't know.
John betrayed us. She is unconscious in another room.
Can we just kill her?
And with this, she'll kind of
Get
sneer.
information from her first, then you may
this-
do as you please.
At hearing Uthar say that, Ireva will kind of sneer. It was only a matter of time. I have had little trust, if any, for that gnome.
Oh,
And she will look at him and
right
just say,
party
I truly thank you for taking me down.
then. I'll give the books, by the way, to Freddy.
I would
Okay.
not have wanted to cause more harm to any of you. And with that, she will kind of step around these guises and approach Uthar, or not Uthar, Vimak, but she'll do it slowly and she will have her hands up. And actually, no, she's not going to do this one. She's going to go here and then go like here. And just look at Vimak and have her hands out to the side. Say,
He just watches
Vimak,
her.
Vimak, I
Yes.
cannot tell you the amount of shame I currently hold for my actions and for succumbing to such madness. thank you for putting a stop to me, and I'm sorry for the harm that I have caused you.
You caused Vimak no harm. It was just a little arrow in his thigh. Your aim could have been better.
She will smile a little at this. Well, perhaps we can blame the madness for such horrible aim, but I am thankful for it. You are a true warrior, Vimak, and I am grateful for your companionship.
You are the tribal chieftain. You were taken by some evil witchcraft, perhaps.
And I thank you for seeing through to that.
The
But
little gnome had something to do with it, I'm sure.
I could not consider myself any type of honorable if I did not apologize to you for my actions, even though they were not of my will. I thank you for the actions you took to put a stop to me.
I did not want to harm you, Ureva.
You did what you had to.
You were acting... It was because of the witchcraft.
And she'll look at Vimak directly in the eye. And if any sort of witchcraft ever takes me over again, I ask of you to do exactly the same.
I will kill you next time.
And she'll smirk. Yes.
And he kind of has a little grin on his face when he says that.
And she'll have like a half smile.
You want some frog legs? There are many over in the corner. Big giant frog legs.
Perhaps I shall see how they smell after they are cooked before I decide if I'm going to take in them.
Very well. And he will turn and start to walk over like he's really going to collect them. And he will laugh.
Perhaps we should all take a big, long rest.
Perhaps we should see to this traitor Jamna first.
That sounds like a better plan.
Ooh, my rolls have turned to shit. I'm preoccupied.
Yeah, when Uthar gave over the books, by the way, he did explain to Fred that they have magical essences within them and that he wants him to read them more or less so that they can understand him, because
Gotcha.
Uthar does not understand the magics involved in something like that. And then, yeah, let's circle up here.
Hey.
Search her character.
We definitely need to take her weapons away before
Yeah.
I'm willing to wake her up. So yeah, weapons.
Do you want to tie her up, Uthar?
We should probably do this. Yes. Do I? I'm sure I have rope, right? Yeah. Okay, I got rope.
Oh, I was just gonna use the rope that was on me since we didn't cut it.
That's a good point.
Mark has 50 foot of rope too. And I'm sure there's something around this chamber.
Well, I mean, there's a treasure chest we might be able to put her in.
She's
Guys?
small.
There's flapping of webbed feet approaching from the tunnel.
And
Dang, it's
this
all of the noise we
is
have
where
made.
we will have to end session.
Wait, I got a prompt for a perception check. Do you want me to do that?
I think that
yeah.
was for the webbed feet.
Yeah, that was for the
You
webbed
just
feet.
heard us call out for.
Sorry, I just saw that. I was
Did
doing some
we-
typing.
Before that, did we tie up Jamna? Hawkeye and
Oh
I?
yeah, can we tie her up before
Yeah,
the end?
Sure.
Okay. If you want to just throw the restrainer, that way we don't have to try to remember.
All right.
Web
This is
feet
where
king.
we end.
Sauerkraut will be proud of us. We didn't do anything crazy.
Well,
Well,
speak for yourself.
Yeah, not that can be blamed on us anyway.
Otto.
hey, watch it.
All right.
No, that was a really good session,
that
y'all.
was that was a really good session.
Thanks for not letting your Ava run to her watery death. Out of character, obviously now because we're done. Thank you
Yep.
for doing that.
I was listening very intently, and once BMOC said, "Oh yeah," I hold up my hand right away. I was like, "All right, let's go for it."
We got a catcher.
Thank God.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. That was a very fun session. I hope you guys had a great time. And
Always.
we'll see
Absolutely.
what happens now. I wonder what's going on the surface. I wonder what these webbed feet mean, as well as the many chambers down in these caverns, what might be discovered. Well as if you guys, go above on the surface and see what happens. This is the big destination, as you guys have been traveling after the Cult of the Dragon, Castle Neritar, and what different things might happen here. There's a lot that could happen, and I will be excited to explore that with you guys. We join next Monday once more, which should be August 2nd, I think.
Hoo-ha!
Yeah.
August 2nd. I don't remember, actually. I know I asked off for some days on my birthday. I don't know if I asked off the entire week, though. My birthday is on the
What's your birthday,
6th,
man?
so it is on Friday, yes.
Mine's on the 1st. So.
Ooh, August 1st?
So what you're saying is
Damn.
we're gonna have two sessions next week, one on Monday and one on your birthday.
You know
Because what other
I don't
birthday
know.
gift can we give you?
Maybe if you can join, if I can make it work, I don't know. But are you telling me you are also a Leo, Jarhead?
Well, you mean it's not written all over me?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. So yeah, that was session 6 of part 6 of Hoard of the Dragon Queen. And I look forward to reading your journal. That was a fun session. Can't wait to read that.
It was.
Thank you so
Awesome
much for
session,
joining.
guys.
I will see you next time.
All right, guys.
Have a great
Bye.
week, guys.
Have a good week,
Have a great week.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
All right, that's how it's done. That was a fun session. Very fun session. Thank you to everybody showing up to watch. We got quite a few people. That was a fun session to run, as well as that must have been fun to play. That was a, yeah. I was kind of counting on somebody opening up the chest without checking, but that's how you learn. So probably from now on, maybe not. Checking for traps before you open certain doorways and certain chests. But we are finished. Now you have watched my 5th edition campaign, Tyranny of Dragons. This was part 6. I also run another campaign, which is set in 4th edition. That is every other Sunday. We did not play last night, so we're playing next night. And very, very cool, important thing to note, I have 2 new players. So that will once again be a total of 6 players. I have 2 new members that will be joining, and they will be introduced in the next session. Make sure to check that out. It is through the Scales of War adventure pack. We are beginning the 5th adventure, Den of the Destroyer. That is that'll be a really good adventure because it's kind of bringing all the different stuff that's been happening together, and the players will actually be able to see a more complete understanding of the threat that is looming on the horizon. I also run Tavern League Encounters, which is shortened 2.5 to 3 hour sessions, boss encounters of epic proportions, heavy tactics, heavy strategy. I am playing tomorrow later on because I got to go into work early. So 10:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Make sure to check that out. It'll be a lot of fun getting some people in there as well. Level 3. But for now, the last call has sounded, and everybody is lining up at the bar for the final round. Go ahead and tip those bad boys back. This has been the Tavern League. Thank you so much for tuning in.